Hey everybody, been a whole month since I did a Final Faction custom video and wanted to go through them. These are the ones I've done in a month, okay? Had a lot of time. I'm not showing the ones in my first video, and I'm going to go over each one of them a little bit, not a whole expose, right? And I'm just going to set them off to the side as I go because, as you can see, there are a few. All right, and they're all like playable. They're not fragile. The paint's gonna scratch off or nothing, except for one, and that's this shift right here. Whoops, my lighting is not so great. I'm using the printer light, and you can see the paint's already come off there because I used straight glossy with no primer. My fault, totally my fault. But I did a leg swap on her. And she got a little bit taller, but that was about it. And I painted it. Painted the legs. And that's it. I didn't even go through the whole process with her. But Redshift got long legs that are articulated. Mostly. You know, now she's got the big tall boots. I'll go back over it. Yeah, you can see the paint's already worn off right there. But that's okay. I still like her. That's one. And I did a whole red versus blue type thing. So I got a blue ruck here, another blue ruck, and you see I didn't do the headset on this one. Whoops, didn't do the headset on this one, but I did on this one, and I used two different shades of blue. Hopefully everything, you can see everything okay. The lighting is as good as I can get it right now, and it's not too awful fuzzy, but so I like him. Like I did his gauntlets a little bit differently on there, and I did a dirty wash. Just people ask me what kind of wash did I use. I just used watered down black paint, watered down glossy black paint, and did a dirty wash on them. Yeah, I think they came out nice. Okay, and this one I spent a little bit more time on. Okay. I made her some armor pieces. These are Rux Forearms, and I actually did some old school chopping and cutting on this one. And I did some paint experiment. This is a glossy white pearl, metallic white, pearl white on her nice big weapon there. And I used wire sheath and cut her some armor down there and painted the back. Yeah, there's her. So, and this is actually a piece of a bottle cap, and so is that. Glued on real good and tight. And like I said, stuff is playable. It's not fragile. Okay, I got these two guys out because I went over them. Whoops. I went over them a little bit more since the last video. I did the backs. I did the backs. I might go over his back some more and put some more blue on where these straps are. I don't know. And yeah, I think I touched up the helmet some on here. And I went over, touched up him some more. Because not from damage, but from me just being lazy the first time around. And yeah, his jetpack is over there. It hasn't changed, so not bringing it out. Couple more rucks. These are, he's got the white armor. He's red team. And I did the headsets on them also. Yeah, the lighting is keeping it from focusing very well. Sorry. So, like those guys. Took them all apart to do these. Let's see. I went over one of the steels. Upgraded his jetpack. Give it some paint. It still pops off and can go onto it. See, I took his jetpack and got rid of the wings and took the other jetpack and put it on there. And it works great. Upgrade, and I gave him new legs. The legs were white. You can see down in there somewhat. Sorry, it's not focusing. It's the lighting. And he has a sidearm now that doesn't come out. That's okay. It's from some other figure. It was white. So I went over it. He's got articulation now. That's cool. And a better jetpack. And I didn't give him the arms. And I think no, I didn't do his visor on this one. That's that one. Okay. Red Team Sarge got an upgrade. I gave him one articulated arm and new legs. Legs and one articulated arm, because that arm is too cool to get rid of. I want to keep it. And I did his armor a little better. And yeah, he got an upgrade. And I did a blue Team Sarge too, but I didn't do the legs and arms like I did the other guy. But blue Team Sarge, there you go. And I just did some blue highlights around here. Right? And let's see, he's the office worker. I had some parts that fit together perfect. He's the office worker. Just give him a coat of blue. I should have painted his thing black right there, but that's okay. It doesn't match the one in the back, but that's all right. He's the office worker. When you got to fill out the paperwork at the end of the missions, he does it. This is what he changes into. Did a little bit of the color shift paint there. Blacked him out here. I think I left his gloves alone. Blue. Give him some silver. Yeah, did I? Yeah, I put the green color shift on his visor. Okay, I did another Dinosaur Rider. He doesn't like to stand up too well. And I need to put like a little weight on him because he just tilts forward because his feet aren't flat on the surfaces. But I did a custom. I like doing the aliens more, right? Oh yeah, I went over his weapon a little bit with some light color. That's not stock. And his legs are now stretched out to ride his green dinosaur. He is green and white. He has a matching guy over here, right? And he rides him. I'm probably going to customize the dinosaur too. This is from cheapy set from Target, not Jurassic Park. Because I don't want to pay that kind of money for a Jurassic Park to chop up and paint, etc. Okay, this is one of the, I don't know if I showed him yet, but people were telling me this came out to be Optimus Prime. Well, original is blue, I wanted a red, and I just experimented on him a little bit. I think it came out pretty good. Give him a metallic wash. He's got some wear and tear right here. See, red and not so red. And yeah, I'm having to work through the camera. I'm holding it in front of them, reaching around it. It's like crazy. But yeah, I'm going to fix my lighting next time too. And I did a kind of a couple of these. I'm looking at alien toys because a lot of these things are Leonard types. And I don't have a power lifter. Now I have two. I didn't make the big grappling arms, right? But these have little differences to them, okay? One is a little bit dirtier. He's a little bit dirtier. He's got just, he's got like some silver on his legs where he does not. And he's got the silver armbands right there where his is black. Just little differences. I don't have any numbers on their chests. That would be a good idea. Like he's got a black mark on his shoulder and he doesn't. He's got metal showing back here. He doesn't. He has yellow on here. He has black. And he has some black ankles. Not my best paint job, but I'm looking for weathered and war-torn and like been used. So I think I made it. I think I did it. Those are those. And I watched a Craftsman video. And he was talking about the Cobra Bat. Well, he is inspired by the Cobra Bat Trooper. Again, not my best paint job. I don't paint the best. I paint for me. And I really like how this one came out. I might make him some arm accessories that stick on and go onto an actual backpack. But that's to be determined. Those are those guys. Like I said, I'm going through these quick. I got the paint at first. That's that color shift, and this is the green one. God, the lighting is horrible. I need to figure it out. Next time, y'all. Next video. Okay. And he just got one coat of it or several coats of it all over him, right? And it not the bottoms of his feet. These are for me, so I think he came out really cool. Just regular paint job. It brought the details out. This camera is not doing it justice. I've got stills in the Facebook group. I'll leave a link in the description to the Facebook group. And here's another. I just started painting with the white and the silver, and I ended up with this, and he's very Cylon, so I went all the way with Cylon with him. So he's Cylon inspired. Yeah, a little bit of wear and tear. You can see where some of it's more white silver than metal silver. You know, see? And I mixed the metallic darker silver with the metallic white, and it came out like this. I really like this guy, and I painted his face but I didn't put a red dot on it anywhere, though that would have completed it. But it would have looked weird having a dot on one side or the other, or in the straight middle, so I just left it like that. Okay, some earlier ones I did. Not too much, no paint on this one. Just, I put the other, whatever attachment that is, onto him, made him a new hole. And I did paint a little bit. I went over all the eyes, and I painted a little bit, not a complete redo, right? Painted, gave him some black here, like something flat black. Purple eyes, went over his, I don't know what that is, fish mouth, and blacked his hand out a little bit. Yeah, that's him. He was mainly because of this, and I don't like the original eye, so I did that, right? Wow, I've got a whole bunch I didn't realize. And you saw Night Hunter. This is Ghost Hunter. I was going for a little bit scary, like a ghostly, phantom-looking one. And yeah, he came out pretty nice. Like I said, a paint for me. And I'm nowhere near an expert at this stuff. That's him. Okay, now he was just, I did that, right? Just a one color paint job. I think I gave him a little bit of black here and there. Just for, oh, wait. Yeah, I gave him a black wash, and you can, well, I can really see it on this side of his face here. If I can manage to stay, yeah, and some black here, and some black on one side. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to fix the lighting for next time, y'all. I swear. Promise. All right. What did I do him with? Oh, yeah. Just like him. Just like the other guy. Just one color with a red wash. I did a red wash on him. And I did a whole bunch of these weapons. I'm not showing the weapons right now because, well, there's a bunch of them. And I just painted just straight up paint on the weapons. Right? But let me just go ahead and set that over there. And yeah, I mixed up a little bit of gloss with flat and matte, and he came out like that. He is dark, and he is shapeless when he's in shadow, so I might have stumbled on something cool right there. Okay, he is not a paint job. He is a robot arm. He got a robot arm. It's not fully articulated. It still only goes up and down, but it has its joint. It's from a transformer I found in a parts box at a collectible store. So I was like, yoink, 10-cent box, okay. So he can grab. And yeah, that was his arm. And I actually had to cut and shape the old arm to fit in here and then glue the crap out of it. But no paint on that one, just that's the arm. And it makes the collection a little more varied. Okay. And let's see, I'm going backwards and forward. Here's the green and white one. Not all completely 100% repainted, like his feet and hands and these parts are not painted. But I did do his eyes. He's green and white. Somebody said it looked like a ball team. I'm like, well, okay. whatever. I don't know. You could have every ball team. I don't know what he was referring to. And did the top eyes. I like to think of them as eyes. I actually painted the screws on that one, so whatever. And I mixed up, green and white. Got on his armor here and there. And it came out pretty nice. I like it. Okay, here. He was not, I did his eyes. And I gave him the robot. Oh, and yeah. I went silver here. So he's got metal armor on there, metallic. And the dog legs. Because they're the same size. They're exactly the same size. Give him the dog leg. And they are articulated. Right? I I took the legs that he came with, shaved them up, glued them all in there with a little bit of craft foam as a gasket, so he's tough. These aren't very tough, but the joint's tough. No, I didn't paint that. These got red. Yeah, red. And I went over the weapon. Like I should have shaved that off, but oh well. There's him. These two, I'm going to reposition the camera for these two. Because these two are really cool. I'm really happy with the way these two came out. Yeah. Alright. The color shift mixed with metallic and gloss. These guys came out so well. I'm really happy with these. I don't think I painted this part, but I did go over here, and I might have gotten this, yeah. So, hopefully, the camera is picking all this up, because he is like, these two, I just was like, wow, and I was experimenting. So, he's got the purple eyes, and he's got whatever iridescent colors I chose at the time. I don't even remember. There's gold in there. Yeah, there's some gold in there. I mixed up paints. There's him. And yeah, I was doing, so he got some gold here. And he got a gold rim right there. And it looks really organic and messy. Like, it just came out, I think it came out really good. Gold tips on his fingers, little gold accents. See, I paint for me, like I say. And gold eyes. Like, I don't know. It just, something struck me that day. And I did go over his legs completely. And he's got a little bit more metallic down here, accents, so it stands out a little bit more. And yeah. And you know what? That is it for my Final Faction Customs. And you can tell I'm having a good time. I hope you can tell. But yeah, some of these, the shinier ones tend to be my, I don't want to say favorite, but I like them a lot. I got a couple of fails over here, but I'm not going to show those because they're fails. One of them looks like a Synthoid that works at McDonald's, and I wasn't going for that. But I might just go with it. I might run with it. It's that weird orange-red with yellow, and, well, he looks like a McDonald's employee from, like, the 80s. And I'm going to leave it like that. And, yeah, these guys, these two, the two that I did like this, I really like the way they came out. Especially, it's the little differences between those two. And since they're equipment, I want to get some little Gundam decals and put, like, 12 different numbers, you know. But that's it. Those are the ones I did. Scroll back. I don't have names for them except for Ghost Hunter. He's the only one I got a name for that I call him Ghost Hunter. And, well, him, right? He's the Cobra Bat. And I did go over him, you know, like that. I just kept a picture of a bat action figure on my desktop while I was painting this and listening to Cryptid Radio. And it came out looking pretty good. Pretty good. How would Rich say it? Pretty good. I like that. Okay, that's it for this one. Whoa, 20 minutes. What the heck? What am I thinking? Nobody wants to watch my videos for that long. All right, talk to you later. Out of here. Bye-bye.